confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, exit.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Got some room at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 81 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
No gain on the play there. Second
Keep
down.
looking for a seam. It's not there.
And he got off the end
It's
there
not
very
there.
quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Record. 54's Mike. Check. Hey, 66. 54.
Throwing on second down. Brady. That's complete to White. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a give, right side. White, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady.
Get off the field, bitch.
Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 21. Rush in.
Now Mostert, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our
It's too
halftime
easy.
report. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
I'll play you the second time around. That was too easy. That's validation that I'm better.
This first half, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Come on, let's see the run. Let's see the run.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who we got? Hey, Haywood. 54, Mike. 54, hey, second.
Brady.
Give it to me. Oh, my goodness. Stop playing with me. This dude's sorry.
He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Hey, go 66. Second.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
That shit out of here.
He knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, Alpha. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Alert. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Mike's 54. Mike. Hey, Echo. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Throw it, bitch.
Now he'll go deep down the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy,
He's crumbling.
Decision to go for
He's crumbling.
Doesn't pan out.
He's faltering.
Take over in terrific
and now we're going to attack.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
And now we're going to attack.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball will get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play.
Oh, my goodness.
To the races, down the right side, and across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a
validation.
Touchdown.
That's the word of the day. Validation.
Kevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown.
We're going to make this guy quit.
First half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
No.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to
give it to me. Come on, bro. How many interceptions they going to fuck me over? Stop playing, bro. Stop playing with me.
Let's go make some plays.
Well, Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. On 2nd and 10, Brady, he's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
He can't do anything.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
How many times you going to audible that man? You better throw it to him. You better throw it to him.
3rd down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He's got a man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
My controller died.
Moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Check alert. Hold 50. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Regular. Hey, Alabama.
Now Brady again. He's going to look deep for Edelman.
Give me that shit, bitch.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
I think I'm about to lose a connection, team. Okay.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Play fake there to Coleman.
Touchdown. Oh, no, that was touchdown.
He goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
Whose ball is it, bro?
Brings us to the end
of
this first half of play.
I'm liking the defense right now. I want to play some more defense.
Now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting.
Give it to me. I'm loving the defense we're playing right now. I'm loving the defense.
Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Here we go. 11. We won. 5. Watch safety creep.
Garoppolo on first down.
Oh, I threw it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Dante Hightower in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
51
On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
Oh, he clicked off.
Give him about 5.
He clicked off.
Up to the 48-yard line.
He clicked off.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
That boy zoomed to the ball, didn't he?
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Mike's 5-4. You can't block me. Mike's 54. Mike's 50. Come up the ball. Shadow.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Let's go.
He's taken down for a sack.
Loving the defense right now, fellas.
47-yard line.
We're loving the defense.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Brady.
Oh my goodness, Nick Bosa. You didn't have to do him like that.
Bosa, he's the one that drops him.
It's only a 3-man rush.
Pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Hey, check it. Right there, 54, right there, right there. Go. Hey, 6.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Going deep here for Edelman.
No.
To the 3rd time.
Let's go for a run. Let's go for a run.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there.
Bro, they better not cheat me. He cannot zoom to the ball like that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Why are you clicking off? He's right there standing still. You're garbage. You're garbage. He's him is showing his true colors.
50 right at midfield.
Second and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Mike, 50. 12. Check 12. It's a safety creek.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
He broke it.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big
All right,
word.
we can start
What
fun.
would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Goskowski
I can call timeout. I could use one.
Now the defense
I could do that. You gonna run it? You gonna run onside again?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
For sure.
We'll be back after this. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job.
Oh, if he'd have got that spin off.
They're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Get out my way, Toy Lolo.
A yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
From the 36, Garoppolo, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Clock. Protein spill.
Here's Mostert. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
21. Here we go. Hey, exit.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Here we go.
Trash.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Hey, alert. 11. Hey, Delta. Go ahead.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Got him. Oh, wow, they tried to play me.
And incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver.
He wanted that bad.
It'll be 3rd down.
He wanted that one bad.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of What's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it.
Oh, my goodness.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
White.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
Let's see what you got. Can you make a comeback? I'm leaving the door wide open for you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
No, 66. 72.
Throwing again. Brady.
Let's go. We're backing him. It's back. It's all backed up.
Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game
giving you
play,
chances.
but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
I see you, Phillip. We see you, Phillip.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. He finds an opening past the 40.
Oh, my goodness. This dude makes the craziest 4th down conversions. I love it, though.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
54. Check. Watch 54.
Brady now on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's the only way you're going to get in the touchdown. You better keep throwing them. Keep throwing them. Maybe they'll fall down for you. You know how they like to fall down for you.
On first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7. 54. Mike 54. Sugar.
To throw again. Brady.
Oh, my goodness.
He's taken down.
The one time we didn't send D4 out of coverage, he come and get that man.
Of 12 that time.
He got tired of coverage. He said, I'm tired of coverage, coach.
After the sack, as Brady will lead him up.
I'm tired of coverage, coach. Let me go get him, coach.
Check it back. Bravo.
Okay, be on Sherman then.
Shotgun now for Brady.
You got to make a move. Pick the ball.
Incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Hey, box truck.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Get off the field.
That is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this from the advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman.
I did not mean to do that.
Yardage here, back at the 47. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
65. 21. Hey, Charlie.
Garoppolo now. Goodwin able to hold
Yes,
it
sir.
in.
Oh, why now? Why now quit? Why quit now? Why quit now? You came this far. For what? I hope we play him again. Can't feel bad about it. No, you sad about it. No, you sad about it.
I'm in a brand new model.
It'll be here tomorrow.
I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Let's get it.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey, Wahoo!
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Let's get off the field. Switch.
On 1st down, here's Breida. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You have to make that man
and
fumble.
this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
1, Omaha. Thirteen.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
About to get that, Barrett.
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
21. Mike 54.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Oh, we love it.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Hey, Team 6. 54 Mike. You better be afraid of me.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
Bullshit. Oh, my goodness.
Catch. 20. There he goes outside. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 47 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football
what a block
right
shed,
at the 20-yard line.
When she block shed like that for me.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
Go ahead.
Beautiful.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo.
Go ahead, Levine.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Mostert. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
To throw is Garoppolo.
I got it all.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 32 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
12.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34.
First down, 49ers.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
I had him.
The receiver, and he's brought down. Eric Armstead able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go. It's our time. Shoot! Watch the shoot! 11. Go! Push him back.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Damn.
Nick Bosa providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
65.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Come on, one of y'all pick that shit. Damn.
Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
36.
This is Coleman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Alert! 11. I got them. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Go. Hey, Zoo. Mike 5-4. Pick up the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
Why are you running so far down,
man? Not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Hey, alert! 11.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
White. Hey, Delta. Mike, check 33. 33. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, check Mike 33. Check it.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Here we go.
It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6.
Good pass there.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guy nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Hey, check 21. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it.
Ooh, I see you, Coleman.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Wait, 80. 13.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Look at it. Complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
21. Here we go.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4.
Let's go.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. It's a jet sweep. Sanders.
Oh, my goodness,
has it poked free.
Stop it.
And this is going to be 49er football. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now Garoppolo under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Hey, Haywood! Check.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here. If they He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 76 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, go.
Here's Coleman on the toss. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
65.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37.
11. 2. Hey, orbit.
Play action. Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Now a play fake here on first down. Going for it all. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established his run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 73 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he's got room. And they will score. It's a 49